situation, a lot of things that you're needing to think about, sort out. Things have been playing on your mind. Family first is what I'm seeing, or needing to put family first for some of you. I don't know, there's something there that you're wanting to have a bit more say, a bit more control in a situation that perhaps you felt wasn't moving so much. But you know, there are things, I'm getting somebody, maybe this is just for the very few, someone that's quick-tempered around you, that is needing to, or you're moving away from, needing to change, wanting more peace in your life. There are things that it's been kind of a hard ride, there's some kind of struggle, but something is being lifted off, and I see there's a big sigh of relief. There's something that is going to cool down. That's what I'm seeing. There's going to be a cooling down period, and it's exactly what you need. It will feel like a break, perhaps a good opportunity to go away or something. You need to give yourself a break as well. But you're going to find, I see your soul, your true soul's calling you, to continue aligning with that, something that you feel that it is where you feel most alive, to continue doing that. There's some sort of pattern that you're starting to notice around you, and finding a way to break that. You have the will to do it, and you have free will as well. Nobody should control you. That's what I'm seeing here. Finding a solution. There's something that says someone is going to hit rock bottom until they need to hit rock bottom before they can get better. So that could be just for the very few. That's what I'm seeing. Sometimes one needs to hit rock bottom in order to have some sort of awakening. And so that's what we see here. All is not what it seems when it comes to others that you may know, if that makes sense. Okay, this could be something specific. I see someone around you that has always been like, a couple or party people. Party people always like to have a good time. They're always having parties or whatever it may be. But behind closed doors is a completely different reason. Completely different story or situation. They may seem happy, but behind closed doors, it's like maybe. This is just an example. The reason why they always like to have parties is because it distracts them from their own reality, and behind closed doors, their life is completely different. They're not as happy. There's just something like that. Maybe that's something specific, and so it puts your perspective, into place here. There's something that you're having a different perspective and more realization, and you're like, oh, okay, you know what, maybe I actually have it much better than those people, because at least you can find more happiness in the everyday things, more often, if that makes sense, in the small things and the big things. It's like something comes in, and it's putting things into perspective for you, basically, and that's a great blessing there. There's a solution coming in, a big solution that's coming in, that's going to be provided to you, that's really gonna help out a lot with any kind of problems or anything that you've had. Something is going to be, there's a big solution, something that's going to be resolved, and it's something that's going to stay in place. Your feet, I see, will be firmly on the ground. You are very much the leader of the pack, and there's without you, without your presence, others, it's like others can't really function as well. There is an offer of maybe travel, on offer of something coming to you, an offer for, or to there's something valuable that you have, and it could be your skills, something that you give that others want to enjoy, so you have something golden, Capricorn. Remember that you have something golden here. So there is some sort of approach coming through, and so you get a big say in that. Okay. Six of Cups. Nice, nice, nice. Capricorn. Ace of Swords. Ooh. Four of Swords. All right. Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. I definitely see this, there's things that, in terms of your soul or your, this passion, something about your passion has been has always been there. It's been something that's been it's been by your side for a long, long time. And it could be someone that's been by your side for a long time. There are things that you will always connect to, someone you will always connect to, that will actually bring about a lot that's going to be said, that's going to make things right. It could be also remembering a nostalgia, something very nostalgic, and it's clearing out a lot of what you thought you knew. Something from before is coming into the present, and you're going to gain a lot of clarity from it. And it's something that I see you knew you could always trust. It could be a source that you go to that you can always trust. There's something definitely opening up, and it gives you some breakthrough, a very, very important breakthrough. If it's to do with work, it's been something of perhaps a lifelong dream, something that you've always wanted, and there's the emotional support, and you have the breakthrough, and now you can just take it easy, looking after yourself. As I was saying, meditating, contemplating is really important. There's a lot I do see that's going through in your mind. Oh my goodness, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. Okay, sorry. Your fellow sign Virgo had the Emperor. I shuffled this, and I just happened to pick out the two. Look at that. Brilliant. Definitely look after your well-being. Take that time out. It's going to do you so much good. Like I said, there's something that's the universe is presenting to you. Definitely presenting to you. Feeling, like this is something that has to be given, so you have that approach where there's no other way, and you're manifesting that a lot quicker, if you know what I mean. There's a completion that I'm seeing here. Again, you're the leader of the pack here. You're the one that keeps everything together. You're the one that keeps everything together. There's something that is growing a lot bigger in terms of, well, there's several areas in your life, but things that, could be within the home. Whatever it is that you've been pushing forward for, there's some surprise reward. You're going to be it's like you feel blessed. You feel blessed. Rising up. That's what I'm seeing. Exactly, with the world rising up. I'm very much seeing this. And I said it. With the world. Could be a change in a title of yours or your work or something like that. Very strong presence that I'm seeing. And as I said, there's a completion also. The world gives me that message, Very, very strong. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's something is definitely happening where things are shifting, and you're definitely feeling that rise. You already have a lot of potential that others have always seen in you. This is your breakthrough. This is your moment. Something is starting to really clear up and happen. It's like, boom, there you go. I get something that you feel ecstatic over. Let's see what the runestones have for you. Okay, we have here the rune of Nafis. I'll be drawing out 3. This is the rune of Ansus. Oh, and we have Thorazos. Okay. Now this is the rune of certain hardships that you may have had, and having to do things out of necessity. What is the meaning behind the challenges that you've had? It's all connecting. The runestones have confirmed what I initially said with the cup and how things are shifting. seeing the blessing in disguise with that and things that need to be worked on, allowing you with answers to bring in truth, a lot of insight, so you can rise above it, which you are doing, giving you a lot more wisdom and how you are applying that, which gives you Thurisaz. Thurisaz is a big change. It's a big change, something that is gonna be like a big shake-up for you, you know? And I also see that there's something that you're going to have a big platform. You're getting a big platform. You know, this is like Thurisaz comes in, there's no joke. It's like Thor's hammer. Here we go. We're gonna break a lot of things down. You have your breakthrough. This is your moment to rise up.